We are all taught a very specific version of history in school. It goes like this. Thomas Edison was a brilliant scientist who became rich and famous because he invented the light bulb. In reality, other scientists had already built working electric light bulbs long before Edison filed his patent. So if those original inventors got there first, why did they fade into obscurity while Edison built General Electric and amassed a fortune? Inventing a clever product is rarely enough to generate wealth. To turn a singular idea into a global empire, you need a hidden, underlying mechanism. Yet, despite Edison's true history, most of us are still trained to follow the path of those forgotten inventors. We're taught to focus obsessively on securing a specific job title or creating one unique product. You can see this mindset in a letter from a woman named Susan. She expresses deep frustration that her husband is putting all his effort into building a system for someone else, rather than investing his time in his own brand. This is the result of traditional education. School isolates us. It trains us to sit alone, take individual tests, and compete for individual grades, conditioning us to function as single, isolated cogs within an existing machine. That pipeline is highly successful at producing hardworking employees. But by design, it never teaches you how to build the machine itself. To understand how to build the machine, we have to look at Edison's actual education. He didn't start his career in a lab. He started as a young street hustler and eventually a telegraph operator. Operating that machine taught him a crucial economic lesson. A single telegraph on a desk is a useless clicking box. It only has value because of the massive system of poles, wires, and relay stations connecting cities together. He applied that exact same logic to the light bulb. Edison built the electrical grid and the power plants required to make those bulbs functional. While the original inventors stared at a single tree, the bulb itself, Edison stepped back and saw the entire forest. He focused on the network. This brings us to a definitive rule of wealth generation. The richest people in the world build networks, while everyone else is trained to look for work. This network principle defines every major industry titan of the modern era. John D. Rockefeller amassed his fortune by constructing a sprawling network of pipelines, train cars, and refineries to transport oil. Bill Gates became the richest man in the world by plugging his software directly into IBM's massive pre-existing hardware network. Look at the mathematics of it. A single product or a single employee scales linearly, but a distribution network expands exponentially, multiplying the value of everything attached to it. In the architecture of $1 billion, the product itself is mathematically insignificant compared to the scale of the distribution network it relies upon. You likely aren't going to lay national railroad tracks or build a physical electrical grid today, but you can apply this law to human capital. Modern wealth-building systems, like network marketing businesses or digital communities, allow you to build a localized grid made entirely of people. It's the old birds of a feather principle. Your most powerful network consists of the individuals you choose to surround yourself with every single day. This is where the two paths diverge. The traditional educational pipeline isolates you to compete against your peers. The wealth pipeline requires you to collaborate, partnering with people who actively want to see you succeed. To tap into this, you have to abandon your default educational programming. Stop asking, "What job can I get?" or "What product can I make?" The only question that actually matters is, what network am I building, and who am I building it with? The physical, industrial networks of the past laid the groundwork for the human, digital networks we navigate today. If you look closely at any system of power, you see the exact same thing. Leverage requires connection. True wealth is the invisible architecture of your connections.